An 11-story apartment overlooks the city of Beirut. It rises above the Sabra and Shatila refugee camp for Palestinians, but it was once a hospital. That was before the Lebanese civil war all but reduced it to rubble. Ahmad now runs a store on the ground floor. He was among the first to move into the ruins of the Gaza hospital and remembers what this place used to look like.
The
street had flowers in its center, security guards, and it was being cleaned, and anyone who was coming in and out was questioned by security, placed by the gates, and here it was the entrance hall.
The hospital was built in the 1970s by former Palestinian leader Yasser Arafat. It suffered extensive damage during both the civil war and the Israeli invasion in 1982. Later in the decade, a siege and repeated shelling by Shia militia in what's now called the War of Camps forced it to completely shut. But its vacant spaces were soon filled by people left homeless by the war.
After the war of the camps, doctors and nurses who were at the hospital were killed, and it turned to ruins. This is when people came here, settled, rebuilt the walls, and I purchased this shop.
More than 20,000 Palestinians now call the Shatila camp home, and it feels more like Gaza than Beirut. Not only because of a picture of Arafat looking out over the people, but because of the quality of living.
Generally, Palestinians and specifically camps in Lebanon are living in a disaster situation. It's like they don't even want us here. When you enter the camps, you will see that even animals wouldn't accept living this type of life in dump houses without sunlight and with open sewers.
Palestinians often struggle. They're short of electricity, water, and food supplies. But like their compatriots across the southern border, they have no other place, for now, to call home. Abir Ahmad, TRT World.